The reason why actually I went for poultry farming is because selakabala some story. Ba bolelang ka hore, South Africans consume 60 million eggs in a day.
60 million eggs
In a day.
in a day.
Cage chickens, I feel like had it produce because a chicken in tomato was not made to be in a cage. It was meant to be, it's a bird. So imagine you being in a small space and being placed there and was going to be productive. You're not going to be productive. Because I could be sitting there, like, and I'm like, yeah, but guys, you understand? And they'll be like, oh no, we have this, we have that. My grandfather has this and this and this. I'm like, are you guys comfortable knowing her thing? Along her ring,
Eitahola, welcome to the social with Daprince. So guys, we are on our new location. Well, thanks to Novita. So what's happening today? We're just gonna link up with exciting people. As you know, every guest on the show is special. So I have a special lady on the show. So if you wanna book a studio, if you wanna just make sure that we are able to have a space where you wanna record, where you have control, where there's no cell phones. But yeah, we are here today with Daprince. I'm the host of the show today. So I am with one person of which most social media nyaka I've been guys. I don't want to lie. I've been trying my best. Kilo wa nyaka motho mo bophelong ba hao and then actually end up wanting to create a podcast so that they can also come on the show. Wow. Imagine, I took 3 months. I care about all the other episodes and guests, but what's happening today, I have a special lady, Charmaine Khoza. Oh, wow. If you're on my timeline, I've been speaking about her, I've been mentioning her, I've been tagging her. Funny enough, she's here today. Is it funny or is it going to be a romantic thing?
I know, it's funny. It's no romance.
Yeah.
But one question, why me out of everyone?
Okay, let me start off by saying, no, I've never done this before on the show. Mm-hmm. Maybe I've done it with Jessica Nolo.
Yeah, because I've seen that interview and wow. Okay, nah?
I was in the Kena.
Okay, nah?
In the Kena deep.
Like not the piece.
Yeah. So let's move your mic a bit closer. Yeah. Is it okay? Wexy's on the sound. Do you know Wexy?
Well, he says he's been working the Jones, so I don't remember seeing him, but yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of sorta.
Mzansi Urban. What was it? Mzansi Urban.
Urban Radio.
Hey,
yeah, that was very cool, hey?
Do you know why I called you up though? Because your voice.
Yeah, but why? My voice. You've been saying.
Dog the mic, dog. Stick with the mic. Is she cool? Oh, okay. Wixie says it's cool. Yeah. So yeah. So I wanted to find out, nah? Oh, welcome to the show. Hey guys, this is not my crush. This is my lifetime person. Charmaine Khoza, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah.
It's actually nice being here because, the entire time when I'm watching your podcast, I'm like, yo, guys,
no, it's not.
But it's actually chill. Like, I love the environment.
We don't have only ladies, man. There's also gents.
No, I know, but I've obviously
yeah.
For some reason, I just feel like, I don't know, the woman in me kicked in, like, competition. Not to say they are, but...
Oh, yeah. So you're also looking forward to be, like, on the show?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching this... Today when you called me, like, listen, we're setting up today. I was like, okay, sharp. Now I need to prepare. The entire day while I was working, I was watching the podcast.
You lie.
Serious.
You're watching the social?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we only have 3 views, I mean...
3 views?
Yeah, we grow.
It's fine. For me, it's not about the numbers.
Yeah.
For now, because you're starting.
So if it's not about the numbers, it's about me.
It's about getting,
yeah,
your message out there and letting people know. One day
So
they'll look back and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's where it started. So it's actually nice being part of something that you know for a fact that it's gonna grow.
oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Because you were also on back in the day. You were on Mzansi.
Urban radio.
What happened, dog?
I had to choose actually. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what happened, but I remember that I had to choose between my studies and that.
Oh yeah.
And obviously my studies were more important because at that moment my parents were like, wakhetha unyaka enye life.
Yeah.
Shelter ash. By that time I was like, oh hey. Obvious.
How did you find out about them, though?
Well, Ray hit me up because we were friends. Obviously.
Ray hit you up.
He hit me up. Yeah, he was like, "Listen, child, I like same thing you doing.
Mhm.
I like your voice. Come through." I was like, "Okay."
So he also liked your voice.
He liked my
But Mina is not only about liking the voice. I actually like you in a sense of I want to be in a relationship with you. Did he have the very same sentiments
No,
with him?
he liked me as a person.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not sure, obviously.
Or you're not sure? You don't sure? You're okay.
I'm not sure. I just know the fact that
Mm.
he was like, "Listen, your voice is perfect. I want it." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Are we the only two gents that say your voice is?
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, get my voice note or my phone. My clients, they be like, "Yo, Charmaine, listen,
Yeah.
you belong to YFM, Metro FM, wherever. We just want to listen to you the whole day."
I do. I'm actually honest. I don't even have questions. I just want to listen to you.
You just want to listen to me talk.
Yeah.
That's how most of the people feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Cornerstone.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
Nuggets
why
in
you
it.
went there, hey?
Nuggets in it. Konje ke tsene kae? Mutla kukan. Katsana so barking so much, right? I
Yeah.
always wanted to date a Cornerstone chick.
Always wanted to date a cornerstone chick.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like you're only saying that because
Because you
Wafasa?
went to Cornerstone.
Because Wafasa.
Oh,
And I went to
okay.
Cornerstone.
Okay, let's be honest. I'm gonna fast you life, ne? Can you go on or dumela or kan?
You're trying
Right?
your luck. Okay.
Yeah? Try my luck. What are you before you fast? So Charmaine,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm very interesting in a sense of when we have a conversation, you and I,
Mm-hmm.
there's some not only connection, but there's some understanding
True.
on a level of if we would go to a club, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
if I would talk to you, the music somehow just fades because we're having a conversation.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually what happens all the time, hey?
When we
I could
speak.
be working and then
Yeah.
he give whole phone now. And all of a sudden there's this thing, I don't know what I can't explain it, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Even today when we were talking and I was working, I didn't even see what I was doing.
yeah,
I was like, okay, shop kabereka. Did the payment tsaka, guys? I can't even ga ke itse gore ke irang.
yeah,
For some reason, yeah, my payments went through.
yeah,
Calculations tsaka di do right.
yeah.
But for some reason you're right. Like,
So I'm right.
yeah, I can relate to what you're saying.
So which means if I were to come to you right now, here, I've never done this before.
Umfasa
And I
mo pela
said-
batho.
No, there's no one here, dog.
Okay.
Well, there's no Vita, there's Wexy. But I haven't approached a lady
Mm-hmm.
and being honest, because this show actually has to be honest.
Okay.
But would you go out with me?
Are you asking me out?
Yeah, I would like to go out with you and build something. So, for instance, going out meaning building a relationship. I would like to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah, but at the moment, I'm not in a state where I'm in a relationship. And I told you, ako khali. Do you know how many? I can give you my phone and you go through my DMs and everything. Do you know how many guys ask me out? And I always tell them the same thing, guys. Kinale, I have goals. I have things that I need to finish, and I know myself. Once I'm in a relationship, dia delay. I kind of focus. Ki motho nang hore ke focus mo nthong e one, and then I kind of forget about the other. You understand?
Oh.
So because now you're in my life, even if you check on my Facebook,
Yeah.
on my bio it says,
Mm-hmm.
if the next person is not happy, I'm not happy.
Mm.
So when people come into my life,
Mm.
the one thing I do is to accommodate them and make sure they okay.
Yeah,
So when I'm in a relationship, that's who I am.
yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
So that's why whenever I can't be in a relationship because I'm working on things. There's a farm, my hustle and whatnot.
Mm.
So until that is okay,
Yeah.
and I know, okay, sharp, I've started everything,
Mm.
then I can be like, okay, sharp,
Yeah, that's a nice way
Bring
of
it.
rejecting me.
It's not rejection, guys.
Yeah, but I'm also busy, I'm also doing stuff, surely you can squeeze in, some time. Have you been in a relationship where it's been so difficult that ish guy, unyakanaka have,
Of
and
course.
you can't? Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe that's one of the reasons why I can't be now.
Is it?
Yeah.
So which means you were involved with someone,
Mm-hmm.
but it was rosy from the word go, and eventually, okay.
I think maybe Agis, we have guys who, when a woman starts saying, okay, I'm hustling,
Yeah.
no, I need to push my life, I need this and this and that, they kind of see it as, you're not 100.
Yeah.
You understand? Especially when you guys are not on the same level.
Yeah.
Because maybe Ola Ushapuga Merwa High, Spanisa High, Ushapuga 9 to 5 high. One thing you need to know about me, I'm not comfortable with 9 to 5.
For real?
I'm not. I hate 9 to 5.
But you're on a 9 to 5
I'm
now.
on a 9 to 5 because I need to build my dreams.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I just want to find out, is it only just that's why you're not in a relationship, or is it also because of the dynamics? Maybe you're Christian, and then now maybe you practice, the rituals, like maybe
Pasha and all that. It's none of those.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not a Christian. Not to say I'm not a Christian, but I don't believe in being put in a box. You belong to this religion.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Because religion comes with rules. Guys, no.
Yeah. And you always break the rules, isn't it?
I mean, I break rules, I break walls.
Because you did say now, if you go on a date for the first time, you can literally sleep with that person, like smash.
Child, listen, there is no 90-day rule.
There's no 90-day rule.
But you know what the 90-day rule what the playa? 90-day rule for who? For what? What are you trying to see? Only 90 days I'll dump it, and then what?
Dude.
Or only 90 days and find out the good thing. The package is not packaging.
Is it also about the package?
Of course, my darling.
For real?
Yes. I'm a woman. I know my body.
Yeah.
So as a man, you need to find those spots that makes me, the hair, the barking. What's that song? The hair in the back of my neck stand up.
Hish.
Exactly.
Hey, now I'm feeling this, eh?
Please don't zone out.
No, I'm not zoning out. I'm actually thinking if maybe in a space now, because and Novita normally to shoot them up on so
which is nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong, yeah, it's art.
Mm.
So if I were to ask you, zone out for me and think about me, what does the picture look like?
You can't.
Are you sipping on that?
Next question.
Nah, dog, no. So
you gotta ask me.
So we went too deep now, but I just actually want my audience to also know you. On the socials, normally what we do is we know that you're on Facebook and you post quite a lot of crazy stuff. You actually I actually want to just check this one out.
Yeah.
You actually posted something recent. You said, "Come into my life healed because I ain't do shit to you."
Yeah. Just as it says. Come into my life healed. Because I didn't do shit to you.
What do you mean?
A lot of people come... Okay. You break up with... For example, I'm going to give you a scenario now. You break up with someone. Yeah? They damaged you. They were toxic. Whatever shit they were going through, they dumped it on you.
Yeah.
Right? So, because you didn't take time to heal, didn't take time to, figure yourself out and pick yourself out. Because after breakups, we lift ourselves up. Yeah. Nobody's going to be there and be like, Prince, Emela. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for people, but most of the people, especially nowadays, moto hanya ko ba aliwani, abe lonely, abe single. Yeah. Being single is okay.
Yeah.
Now because on a dicho mitolong horum bajola.
Yo, the pressure.
The pressure, you know what I mean?
This weather outside.
Exactly. And then you have somebody saying, hey, baby, I go koning ko malata ba post these memes. And obvious, you feel the pressure.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Mo ngebo o download Netflix, o patala Netflix in 90 randa. Onno kuntu movie mnati. No, we don't hanne nyana. You understand?
Yeah.
And then because you are not healed, you walk into someone's life, ka intention na hore, I don't want to be lonely.
Oh yeah.
Now, honzo hoya. Obviously, the honeymoon phase, 3 months. After it fades away, then you start noticing the things that your ex-partner used to do. That your partner is doing. Your current partner. So now, even tell her, I don't like him. You do 1, 2, and 3. Now it becomes conflict. You understand? Because when you didn't hear from the shit that you were dealing with in your past relationship.
Now it's coming back.
Now you bringing it into our relationship. And then now you come into my life bringing pimples and making me lose weight. No, it's real. Like so it happens. It happens. So that's why I'm saying it's very important for you to heal on your own without having someone. Listen, they have a spirit of healing. You understand? So when somebody comes into my life, because I know for a fact that I can heal people. For a reason, bro. You know? So
I'm not okay.
You're not okay. So no, heal first.
But what if being with me could maximize whatever goals that you have? Have you thought about that?
No, I haven't actually. But what do you bring to the table? That could help me with uplifting what I have going
probably
on.
Networks, and because I don't know if you know, we've already done some few projects in Mokazi. So surely you also.
Does it involve farming? Because you know that's what I'm into.
Well, we could connect, get people into it.
Who?
That's
why. If you can tell me, like, listen, babe, let's go. I have contact XYZ. I'm going.
How far are you though? Because now you talk as if like the hectares,
It's hectares, bro. It's more than 5. I'd say it's more than 10 hectares. But my portion, because it's a family farm. So only, their own portion. My cousin is doing his own thing, and I want to do my own thing as well. So what I'm doing now, dude, I like. If you could see the pictures in my head that I have and the plans that I have, I'm very passionate. I've been passionate.
That's why I was telling you,
I can
waste of time.
No, they're gonna bring drama into this thing because sometimes when you have a partner, you can tell her how you go to their partner and be like, yo, Joe, I have this idea, and if your partner cannot relate to what you have, now it starts pulling you down because you can tell her,
oh, I see what you mean.
Now you start doubting your idea.
You're shifting from
that. So that is why whoever wants to come into my life, they need to come correct. Nah.
Equal as you or a bit 2 steps ahead?
Even if it's 2 steps, but equal from my level, we are with you.
Yes.
And I mean mentality-wise, not potla-wise. I don't
the mentality's here, girl. I'm here, girl.
But network, how come on.
So people about Jolagani network, about Jolaga. So tell me.
That's how we grow. That's how we build.
Have you been like this since growing up, or do you think some of the things you picked up from your family? Tell us a bit about, growing up. Charmaine growing up.
Yo, first of all, I'm not gonna lie, because ki las born ya mamaga. And ki mwana wa, kitile millennium.
Hey.
Okay, no, I'm a 90s baby, but I feel like I started school, come 2000 and all that. So it's a thing. My mom hustled so much because
your mom?
Yes.
Amatics.
Dude, whoever knows my mom, she was the first lady to drive.
Mamelodi?
Yes.
Your mom was the first lady to drive?
The first lady.
For real?
Yeah. Now she has like tons and tons of cottons. Didi, Kumbi and all that. Yes. Well, because of my parents' pocket.
So would you say you picked it up from your mom?
I picked it up from my mom, but the passion for farming came from my grandfather, from my mother's side.
Yeah.
Because I'm not too close to my dad's side, but I'm very close to my mom's side.
It's always the case whereby mama did
it.
So primary, high school, were you like the naughtiest kid because of...
No. Funny enough, I wasn't. I was that kid. I'll be like, no friends.
Yeah.
Because everybody in Antaba, because my dad, guys?
For real?
My dad was this tall guy.
Tall? You like tall guys?
I said my dad was tall. I did not say I like tall guys.
Okay,
But my dad, yes. Yeah. People were scared of me because of my dad. So Nabasan Chomani fell.
Wait. Why are they scared of you because of your dad?
I don't know. I think maybe that thing. Well, okay. I think I was in grade 3, 2. Yeah. There was this kid, Shamida. She used to bully me.
Oh, yeah?
So this one day I was like, listen, I'm going to tell my dad. Because I used to keep quiet and brush it under the, the rug, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, kids.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't go about my business.
Sure.
But then it got to a point where now it escalated to a point where my books went missing and this. And my mom would nanchauta all the time. Charmaine, hey, so I couldn't tell because this bully, until one day I told my dad, I was like, hey, pa, not this girl.
Yeah.
Like, I literally grew communist. I was like, no, I don't want to blame.
Yeah.
My dad was like, Kima. I was like, no, I don't want to Shamine.
Yeah.
I'm a lot that the entire school just went there. Like, yo, meta. So I think from there, people were like, don't mess with this girl.
Yeah.
You do her dad.
Yo.
Ha! So because we were kids, obvious.
Oh, yeah. And then now what's going on, dog? Because you did say you were Komzanzi Radio, and then you had to pick between two. Were you still in high school, or was it just...
I think I was doing first year.
Mm-hmm.
First year or second year.
Oh, yeah. What did you study now?
Marketing management, which I quit, by the way.
Or drop out?
I could drop out because I didn't like it. I was forced. That moment... I actually wanted to take a gap year.
Oh, yeah.
To figure myself out. Think about gap year, you figure yourself out.
Yourself
So, it's black parents.
Yeah.
Figure yourself out what? Just pick a subject. Go study. After that, you get a job.
Oh, yeah.
That was like...
Why would you drop out? Was it because of interest or because of the results?
Not the results, though. Just the interest. I just didn't like it. I felt like marketing management. Go marketing. Brenda Mangi.
Yeah.
Company Mangi. Like, because at first, I actually wanted to do architect. But because back then, architect was like a white industry.
Yeah.
And now here I am, a black person
you have
coming
in. You have this thing of black, fest or black empowerment.
I have to.
Yeah.
Because as much as we can ignore it, it's like that.
Yeah.
And it's so hurtful because I work in a law firm and I see it every day.
Yeah.
Where literally we are separate. We might be sitting on the same row, but we separated. By Ketola, bro.
Yeah.
Kitela umnyama.
Yeah. So now you're not in a relationship, right?
No, I'm not. Why? Get relationship. What's you are Benagant inside.
I know I must still come back, back and forth. You never know. Maybe you might change your mind, bro. Yeah. So where's your mind at? Because I understand that relationships, maybe later on in life. What's happening with you now? With the farm also. Are you planting anything? Because I don't know what's the stats when it comes to females in farm and farming. Like now we're back in a sense of I need to know who is Charmaine. Because I know we spoke about farming, but I know it's also part of Charmaine.
Well, I'm not gonna. Okay, Charmaine, you know, as much as yes, you can more go your private schools, Model C schools and whatnot, but come hard deep down. Guys. For real.
I thought you liked your Mercedes.
I never.
Stilettos and
listen, give me gushesho kwa spina.
For real?
Yes. Funny enough, you say you have me on Facebook, but how about
I saw a picture of
That's just me.
You're that girl.
Yeah, I'm that girl.
I thought you're like your suntan lady. I want to live in this place. I want to drive.
Queen.
Yeah.
No.
For real?
No.
Have you come across guys who are like looking at you and be like, you are on that level?
I have actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you believe in, Doc? Because you mentioned something about you're not into Christianity. Why you know?
Because I feel like Christianity nowadays has been labeled as one of the religions.
Oh yeah.
Whereas outside who is out there to save people's lives,
Yeah.
who is out there to, change people's lives. Because to be honest, churches have become a platform for pastors to make money.
Yeah.
So hence why I don't want to label myself as,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Because yes, I do believe in Christ. I fully believe in that. But I'm not, I don't want to pin myself to saying I belong to this religion.
When last did you go to church?
Last week, I think.
And how is it? How is it happening? Which church you go to?
AFM.
Okay.
The one Komaseko.
Komaseko.
Yeah.
That's where whatever follow the things.
Yeah.
Relationships started somewhere there.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in that church because Kokwaka, like I said, my grandmother's the one who raised me. Well, she raised us, myself and my cousins.
So you didn't stay with
No, I stayed with my mom, but normally Monday to Friday, so most of my time, I'd say 90% of the time, I was kukuk. You know, because kukwaka nile motolawa amobereka to seven. You know, so my cousins and I, we grew up in that household ko Iwani, and then she put us in line vele arudisa the Christian way.
Yeah.
You know, the way that her mother taught her as well.
Yeah.
So it was a thing of you know, you go to church, you wake up in the morning, you go to church. Listen, we would go to church like a labra.
For real?
In the middle of the week, yes.
Yo.
My grandmother was so into church.
Yeah.
But church back then, the church this one.
They've changed. Huh?
I would literally not go to church during the weekend. Like during the week. I literally go on Sundays. And Lohana, I kind of feel like we only go to church just to show face.
Oh yeah. Almost similar to funerals, you know.
Thank you.
You
show face because one day how to face about
yeah.
That's what's happening today.
So looking at, because now I want to know Charmaine, getting into Charmaine. School. You went outside of Kasi. What was the whole thing? Was it because of you know, something will pop up, you know, gonna be a doctor, you know?
Because when I watched your podcast, all the interviews, and I'm like, yo, am I gonna be the first one getting?
Yo, and you are the first one.
And I'm actually the first one, eh?
Hey, guys, you're the first one. You're the first one.
No, but like I said, my parents wanted me to have like a life they never had.
Oh yeah.
Better education. I don't know why they thought better education because.
Don't you think so?
No.
Dog.
You know, can I tell you something?
The swimming activities. We had to wait for like 8 months to go to a swimming pool, dog. I could have been Penny Haynes now.
Soft.
Oh.
They don't teach you life. They just teach you study, gala rugby, ever part of the A team, and then
for real?
Yeah. For now, I feel like education is the same. The only thing it's different. It's your mindset. You can have one. I've had, like I had friends go private school who their mindset was like fucked up. I'm like asking myself when I was like, dude, but look at your life. And then second school who's like doing the most.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. Good mindset.
Yeah. So perception. But who do you like? Let me say me when I look at you, dog. Hey.
Yeah, when you see me, what do you see?
I don't see Gushesha. You wanna marriage, loyal,
true,
and a happy person.
That's
a very understanding person.
True that.
And a sucker for love. That's not for me.
Why Ogaro Ubadile Facebook? Yeah, it's like you go through my Facebook.
No, not even. On Facebook, I think you're two different people. You also speak about dicks sometimes.
No, but that's who I am. I don't
Yeah.
fake anything on my socials.
Mhm.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's just that I want to minimize this thing. What I feel, I put it on there at that moment.
So you actually say everything that you put up there is actually how you felt.
That's how I felt, yes.
Oh, dog.
If I put on something funny, it's because maybe I'm down to earth. Like that time, ke happy.
Yeah.
And I'm just, okay, let's just have fun for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perceive what about the rebound? Who do they think you are like?
Well, they see me as one. I know for a fact that most people are like, yo, when are you the kindest person I know?
Mm.
You are one person that I know for a fact that if I call, you there.
Yeah.
So they also see me as a happy person, no problem. No problem anymore too. Guys, Naki,
For real.
I'm happy.
People are now sending you the friend request.
Yeah. They were fighting here. I was like, get your hi.
Yeah. Have you been in conflict with a colleague or what's the dark side of Charmaine? Is there any dark side? Siblings, you stabbing someone?
No. I don't do that.
Mhm.
I don't, because I manage my anger very well.
For real.
I was taught, like I said, my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
she's the one who taught me how to listen. She's a Christian. If somebody slaps you, you turn the other cheek.
For real.
And I do that
Yeah.
because I let karma deal with you.
Mm.
I let whatever, because let's be honest.
Mm. Yes,
You
yeah.
planting seeds, bro.
Some of us were suffering that.
You planted a seed on this ground, and when your tears fall, you're watering those things.
Yeah.
And by the time you reap it, trust me, your enemies will be looking at you like, can they be money?
Mm.
Now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't fight back.
Mm.
I let you be.
Oh, yeah.
And I just walk away. Because I understand, Wuti, whatever you going through, whatever made you do that to me, you probably dealing with a lot.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So in my mind, I'm like, nah, dude, you probably going through something. Let me give you space. Deal with it. Let me go about my business.
Yo, because you have this mindset of like, not everyone has that. So, what do you think is happening more, Kasi? Because it also feels like people are going through the most. What do you think is happening more, Mamelodi? It could also, I think it's generally all over the world. I think people ticking bombs.
Yeah, you know what? There's too many. There's a lot of information coming through. Because we've been living our lives according to a certain, getting a certain way to live. And now we have the internet. You're getting information about and now you start looking back and you're like, okay, now what do I do?
Oh yeah.
You understand? Like, do I getting, it's like discovering yourself. Like people are discovering themselves basically.
Yeah.
So when you sit back and you're like, okay, I need to push, because but when you go push, when you go push your lifestyle, when you go, starting their own thing, because now they understand the system was built to fuck us up.
Yeah.
And because now they're realizing that they don't know how to channel themselves, more in the right place.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why they're going through the most, because they're still discovering okay, bila kimangi, kinyakangi.
Yeah. What? People keep on saying system. What are we saying? What are we talking about? Hey, the system. In your experience or understanding about the system, what is it that's happening?
No, I think, but it's a Hegel system. I'm talking in terms of what the government is doing to the people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact. As much as but the government is fucking people up, and people are now waking up.
Yeah.
But no, we've been down for so long.
True.
28 years and they still haven't done shit for black people.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then yeah, but 28 years, what did the government do for you? And then you be like, hey, hey, Instead of things going up, things are going.
So why don't you live a normal life? Also, more the government thing, because he's very passionate.
You can't live a normal life today.
Yeah.
You cannot say I have a normal life today. No. High normal life how.
It's not.
If you feel like, if you think we're waking up, we're 9 to 5 in your house, it's normal.
So
it's
you're
normal.
actually from a 9 to 5 now.
I'm from a 9 to 5, but my reason for being 9 to 5 is because I want to build my dreams.
What's your dreams, though?
My salary. Build not to say I have to stick to it. There are people who are built for it, but I'm built different, Joe. And I'm a different type of breed.
What makes you different? How are you built, though?
I challenge a lot of things.
Yeah.
I always ask questions like, why is this happening? Why so man?
Have you got banned asking questions?
Have I got?
So like, when you
asking questions.
Yeah, stepping into someone's territory whereby they're like, I went up.
No. Because when I ask questions, I ask it in a way of I'm educating you at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Because I could be sitting like and I'm like, yeah, but guys, you understand? And they'll be like, oh no, we have this, we have that, my grandfather has this and this and this. I'm like, are you guys comfortable knowing
What is it my problem, dog?
No, but what I'm saying, they grandparents, they benefiting from what their grandparents stole.
Yeah.
It's like, for example, I read I didn't read actually, I saw a video of this guy explaining it very, very, very clear. And it's like your grandfather stole my grandfather's car. Years later, I'm like, yo, do you know that your grandfather stole my grandfather's car?
Yeah.
And I have proof for that. When, because you're a grandchild, you were supposed to say, okay, you know what, I don't want to be connected to this. You're benefiting from that, by the way. Because you isa everywhere you want to go. But yet your grandfather stole their car.
And it's my grandfather's
car.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Though.
You understand? Yeah. So when I, as the one whose grandfather stole from my grandfather, it's up to you to say, okay, no, I see where these people are coming from. Where's this person coming from? Here's your car.
Yeah.
Or let's share the car.
Okay.
But instead, you'd be like, hey, not my problem.
Oh.
So that's what's happening.
That's where the problem is.
That's where the problem is.
With farming, because that market,
hey, it's very tough, hey?
Yeah.
It's very, very tough. Because umsadi.
And you're into farming.
And you're into farming. And you understand, the minute Hofita or a farmer, they think you're Bura.
Yeah.
Khaki shorts.
Yeah, and I wait to
Bro, imagine nagigena go chimunging.
Upila, do you know that Upila?
Thank you. Thank you.
I could farm with you.
You could farm.
But
yeah.
Yeah. Got midis, eh? No one had you. No. You know? So, but farming, it's not easy. What are the challenges when it comes to... How did you start? I know like it was a family, land, but you starting, getting either equipment or getting people to, work there. What actually doing that?
For me, apart from the family thing, one, I'm not gonna lie, it teaches you patience.
Yeah.
But when it comes to farming, you need to have patience.
Yeah.
You need to understand the outcome is not always gonna be what you think. Because I don't know on Facebook, let me Instagram, everybody's a farmer, hey? Now they're even customizing it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but I'm like, what's one? At the end of the day, it's about the end result. So nafona farming, apart from it being a family thing and whatnot, I just went into it because one, job creation, especially Kumahai, the location that it's in.
Yeah.
You see around people basokola. you know.
Oh yeah.
We have a kid, Olonghoring is very smart, but he can't go to school.
How did you start, and what's going on currently?
Kitomino high, backyard, and I just had this idea. Yeah, hore, how about I start something small just to see hore matsohaka, aga midisari lopila and
Like
all that.
You
I'm
planting
hands-on.
and
That's why I don't
for
have.
real.
Let
Let me see you. Oh, I'm touching you.
But
I doubt with those hands, dog.
what do you mean you
It
doubt?
looks so clean, dog.
Can I show you what I planted?
I would like to see that.
It's on my socials. I actually posted
We'll
some.
have to put it up. Yeah, you'll share it with us.
Yeah.
And but who's at the farm now? Is it operating or did you? Close down?
My aunt and my uncle is there.
Yeah.
But Hana Manonki decided to stop at the crops and focus on poultry farming.
Mm.
So the reason why actually I went for poultry farming is because some story. South Africans consume 60 million eggs in a day.
60 million eggs
In a day.
in a day.
Child, I'll send you the link and you will read it yourself.
60.
And yes, in a day.
Yeah.
And 20%, 20 or 15% of those eggs are supplied by black owners.
Ooh.
I got so pissed off. I was like, what?
Ooh.
No. Something needs to be done here.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the poultry industry, they're making money.
Mm.
There's a guy in Zimbabwe, I was watching his YouTube, I follow him on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That guy literally started with 250 chicks.
Mm.
Now he has like an entire 5 hectares of chickens.
Sure.
And he's like just growing. He literally quit being a doctor because he was a doctor.
Oh yeah.
A qualified doctor. It's just that I forgot his name on YouTube.
So now you started with poultry.
Now I'm starting with poultry. I'm building my way up.
What's required for that? Like if me, typical prince who wants to date you, what do I start?
Nothing. You just need chicks and a place where you're going to be a and they feedings and taking care of them and then really vaccine, but again the vaccines upon that thing you fail.
How long
That's
does
it.
it take for a chick to
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then it starts growing and then you give it the vaccines that thing. But it depends on what type of poultry farming because there's boilers and there's layers. For me, I'm going for layers because slaughtering chickens, for me, it's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
why
boilers is where they slaughter the chicken?
That's where they slaughter the chicken.
And they go
Beautiful chickens already grang.
Oh, yeah.
That's boilers. But for me, layers is the way to go.
Are there any costs into this whole thing? Are you...
There's one company that I recently registered with online. Mm-hmm. They kind of train you to be a poultry farmer. Mm. They teach you the techniques. They teach you the different types of medication that you need to give your chickens. Yeah. How to go organic. Because I'm a free... what do you call that?
Are you like a freelancer? Or...
No, free range.
Oh, free range.
Yeah, you know how you go shopong orega or buy free range.
Free range.
You free range. Woolworths.
So you're Woolworths.
So I'm Woolworths.
Yo.
Because I don't like caged chickens. Caged chickens, I feel like highly producible because a chicken in tomato was not made to be in a cage. Mm. It was meant to be, it's a bird. So imagine you being in a small space and being placed there and be productive. You're not going to be productive.
Oh.
So for me, that's how I kind of see it when it comes to caging. Even though, yes, you can make money because one cage can hold up to 5 to 6.
So with caging, you actually make more money than just free range.
Yeah, but your chickens don't last longer.
Oh.
Like literally, you'd find out, hore, maybe you're doing your rounds. Maybe 2 chickens, the clofete or the huile.
Why? Is it because of it's not natural?
They're not free.
Oh, yes. You
understand? Yeah. It's like, you imprisonated, like, you inside prison.
Yeah.
And now you have to make the means to live. How are you going to live? Because now you're fighting with other chickens. You understand?
How does your schedule look like? Because there's work, there's family, there's chickens. You're a chick also?
What do you mean I'm a chick also?
Okay, because So you're supposed to be a lady, but
well, I know it's gonna sound a bit crazy, but I do make time. You make time for that, but you don't make time for me. I do make time.
Yeah.
I actually do. Yeah, I do make time.
So, what do you want people, in this small space, because we need to wrap up, after everything we've been saying, to leave people with, as Charmaine? Because I actually want you to become a co-host on the show. Not because of Yonyaka, but I think the audience will also share, because you're very interesting. You got. Am I very
interesting?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm interesting.
And I think you have so much information that you can share, because I had no idea about farming. So some of those things we can. I don't know. So yeah, what do you want people to remember you as?
Remember me as? I just want people to remember me as a hand that helps.
Yeah.
A hand that will pick you up. If you knock, I will open.
Yeah.
That I'm that door that's always gonna open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Are you gonna come back on the show?
I don't mind. I don't mind coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind.
Co-host, maybe.
Definitely, I don't mind. Yeah.
We need to talk to the producer.
What do you guys think? I don't know. I can come. I
haven't seen him smile the whole day.
You haven't seen him smile?
No, nothing.
So you're smiling?
He's smiling.
Away. It's a done deal.
You have that contract.
I can.
You can come.
Charmaine, thanks for coming through, man.
Thank you guys for having me. Like, this is, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This energy is literally what I needed after today. It's not crazy. It's actually what one person needs when you have my type of life.
On a Friday like this.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just, whether it's so.
Yeah. No Vita. So thanks for coming, man. We need to wrap up. Thank you so much. So guys, as you know it, please like and subscribe, and just make sure you follow Charmaine Khoza on her socials.
Yes.
So from me, Daprince, I appreciate and I'm so grateful. I'm also learning, guys. This is a space for us to learn. Different guests coming through, but I'm also wanting to open up. I want Wexy to also come to the show. Novita to also come to the show, Cry also to come to the show, because they are behind the scenes right now. But this has been great. Appreciating so much. We've learned so much from Charmaine, and I'm badly, and it's okay.
Guys, leave it I'm badly.
So yes, Kitlanyaka help, guys. So from me to you guys, Eitaola.
On to the next guest.
Yeah. No, Mara joke about Nacho.
Opatlana.